I'm just gonna get started. Hey guys, this is BJ from Drinkpreneur.com with my friend Joel, and I met Joel in Dallas, Texas, at the Valuetainment event, and we were blessed enough to connect with each other not just one time but multiple days in a row. And he's not just a guy I met, but we established a friendship with another friend of ours, Danny. I want to open up this door to try out my own coaching program to teach other people. And Joel is here. Joel, man, thanks for coming. This is just going to be not an interview, more like a real conversation. So you can introduce yourself real quick for the people out there. By the way, this is not live right now. This is unlisted. I'll put it up later. Okay.
All right. Well, hi, BJ. Well, my name is Joe Rowland. I work in real estate or here in Puerto Rico, but I'm also a pastor. And I was connecting with BJ so he could help me in my ministry with internet, because here we're not so technological, but we can see in the future that's where everything's headed.
Right. So let me ask you this: like, what you want your goal? What is your ultimate goal? Without getting too what is your goal? I mean, you want to. I kind of already could know what you want, like more traffic. What is it you want? So I can help you from my experience, like show you, okay, this is what we can do.
Okay. My only intention is to reach with the gospel as much as people as I can, and not be my lack of knowledge that I can't reach them.
Right. Okay, cool. And you want to do it through the internet, right? Obviously.
Correct.
And
everything's going through the internet.
And the one good thing I know about Joe is you're doing YouTube videos, right? You're doing YouTube videos, right? Dude, what I'm going to tell you is kind of be basic advice, but but it's going to be real advice. It's not like a, type of advice like it's going to change your life overnight. But I see potential in you. When I first saw your YouTube videos the first time, without even watching it, I already knew this guy has talent with YouTube videos. No, I'm not kidding. Okay. And one thing about you that stood out, I'll share with you. This is not about internet marketing, is that when we were talking with me and you and Danny, like I could be on fire in front of the computer, right? But you were bold in conversation and with Danny. See, like when we were talking about Jesus, right? Going from the hotel to the restaurant, remember? And remember. I'm the type of person, I like to talk. Okay, we talk about Jesus for one minute, and okay, let's talk. Let's go walk. But you kept talking about it the whole time. So I just want to get that encouragement to you. Let you know, affirmation. You know what I mean? Confirmation.
Thank you.
That's a gift, bro.
Thank you.
So
I really love God. So
yeah. So that's not about internet marketing. That's just I recognize that.
Thank you.
So that's not normal either for most people. That's a boldness. That's a, you know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah. So
because without God, practically I wouldn't have been nothing. So everything I am, the little that I am today, is because of Him. So I can't think about Him.
I see so many things that you can go with. I'm just going to throw out some ideas randomly. They're not going to be structured, but I'm going to throw it out there, okay? I feel like I feel like that you told us your testimony, what you had dreams and all that stuff, right? That's your story, right? That should be a book. That should be a testimony, your book, right? So I would do this. That's your testimony. Everyone has a testimony, okay? And I'm doing from real life experience. I did it too. That could be a book. That should be a YouTube video. Right now you're teaching. The little I saw from the videos, you're teaching, right? But did you do a video where you share your story from beginning to end? One video. That's going to be a good video too.
I haven't done that.
I think that's like I'm just going to write it down myself, right? I would say that's one thing that you can do, right? A YouTube testimony.
Thank you. You'll see. I'll do it.
I'm going to write it down too, because this is your testimony can be a YouTube video. That's like a homework,
and a book,
right? And a book, right? And those two things for sure, right?
All right.
And do you? This is one thing I thought of yesterday. I was just thinking about it. You preach every week?
Yes, every Sunday and sometimes during the week too.
Okay, once a week.
So, on average, I could preach 2 or 3 times.
Okay, great. I would suggest. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw out ideas. It's up to you, right? You could say no because I mean, I would record those preachings and put it on YouTube every week. You know,
we started this week.
Oh, you started it. You already did it.
This week, this Sunday.
Oh, you're gonna start this week. You're gonna do what you're saying.
We started last Sunday.
Oh, that's not. You already did it. You already said, okay, good. I would encourage you to keep doing that because that's how you grow your church, not just in your church, but outside the world. They see your gifts preached every single week online.
All right.
Okay, so the churches are already doing that. You see the big churches, they do that, right?
Yeah.
So I would say this is my whole thing. I know what we talked about Gary Vee. I kind of follow him, but I know what you said. You know what I mean? But I hear you. But he has a good point. Like an artist, just an analogy. It's like an artist could not, maybe he does 20 years, right? But he may not be a believer, but he's still an artist. You can still learn from him for 20 years, you know? Yeah. Just like that. Gary Vee, he's a 30-year veteran of business. You may not resonate with him, you know, some people, but he still has a skill set like art, right? So one thing I learned from Gary Vee, the only one thing I want to share with you that I'm taking it with you right now, he says to document your journey daily. And what I mean by that is like everybody, not just your industry, but every industry in social media, internet, they want to show only the final destination. They want to show only the final product, right? Whatever is the highlight.
Not the process.
Yeah, not the process, exactly. But what's going to make you stand out, I believe, even more, because no one's doing that in your industry, you know, is they're already showing the final preaching once a week. That's good. Keep doing that. That's the final destination kind of. But every day behind the scenes, Monday, Tuesday, like behind the scenes journey of you as an everyday pastor. You know, think of it. I don't know what that was going to be, but you know, document your journey, you know.
All right.
And upload it on YouTube, like and put it on the category behind the scenes. I know you got preaching right now. That's the preaching lessons, the Sunday worship, and also behind the scenes every day. That way, they're gonna see the real you behind the scenes and connect with you more. You know, the real you.
Yeah, I'm writing that down.
Yeah, and I really believe it. And the thing about, I think with your industry is even tougher, I would say, because you know people put pastors on a pedestal and judge them even harsher, you know, like the presidents.
Yeah.
You know, so it's hard to show the behind the scenes sometimes, you know, right? But I would encourage you, if you do that, bro, it's just gonna be better. People are gonna resonate with you, connect with you. And in the business world, they used to say, I used to do business opportunities. So I did YouTube videos to recruit 250 people in 1 year. Okay, this is back in the days. The company went down. Just doing YouTube videos. And I always call them, hey, how did you find me? And this is another good lesson. If you want to know where the sales are coming from, you always ask your customers, hey, where did you find me? Because I used to do Facebook ads, YouTube ads, all kinds of ads, solo ads. And they all 50% told me YouTube. Okay, so I know YouTube works. Okay, even though I don't get a lot of views, people are watching and they're buying. Okay, and so my point is this, like, I did everyday videos. I just recorded myself on camera. No, my point is, in your industry, you got to be perfect more, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? You know? But
unfortunately.
yeah, it's unfortunate. That's how people, but that's like, I would say, show the behind the scenes side, you know? And and I will also say the testimonies of people in your church who are willing and okay with being on your channel. Do testimonies of them. You know, and those are all content. It's content marketing. In the inner marketing world, it's called content marketing. You have so much content. So, but yeah, there's billions of things right now. But hold on, let's see. YouTube, you gotta definitely do YouTube. You could do a book. Okay.
So BJ, if I wanted to be able to sustain my my ministry through this via internet, So how would you recommend me to start the project in a way that in time not far from here, I could have a stable economically, a stable in the financial
Yeah,
way for the
yeah,
church?
funds.
Funds, yeah.
Yeah, is to get funds, right? You need to get paid. You need to get funds as a ministry, obviously. So the way I see it, bro, like what I'm gonna tell you, I have my own project. I'm gonna share with you, and you can get some ideas. But my mindset is, because I have a running business. It's the way I see it is this, bro. I'm a publisher, okay,
All right.
and some people may be like, okay, I'll put a book. When am I gonna make money? Okay, I'm not saying it's you, but most people I talk to. But I'm gonna be honest with you, you're not gonna get money from one book. The way I see is, as this is a publisher's point of view. Like I have a project, a Christian project that I started back in the days, but I'm restarting again because I'm seeing more demand. Okay, right. But the way I do it is like, I'm not going to wait to see money until I do 100 books.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like I know some people disagree with this. There's a saying in the movie: if you build it, they will come. So like, be willing to like, but that's my gift. Like I have to flip it around and ask yourself, what is working for you now in your business, right, in your ministry? What's working for you from funds? What's working for you? And generally people say in business, whatever's working, you got to double down on it. What is working for you? Right?
All right. So right now, when we preach, we get right now more people contact us via Facebook than YouTube. But I'm trying to build a bigger following in YouTube, because commonly in YouTube the following is more loyal.
Really?
So I'm very loyal and consistent, and I want loyal and consistent people with me, so we can help each other grow, which is God's will for everyone, to help each other. I have a question, BA, something you said, and I had a doubt. Right now, if someone writes a book and it's just one book, is there an average sell for those type for a person like me?
Are you gonna write in Spanish? Generally speaking, I would say if you write a fantastic quality book, ebook, paperback book, and audiobook, I recommend 3 things. Maximize it, okay? Right. If you do it, I wouldn't be surprised. If you do it well, it can make you, it won't be a lot, bro. Anywhere maybe from little as $10 a month to $100 a month, like just average people. Right. Okay, it's not that much, but it's a start, right? If it does, it's not gonna blow up. There's people who make $1,000 a month, $10,000 a month from one book, but just an everyday person. That's why for me, I do a lot, you know, to make it work. But But the thing is, I would still write a book for you, because it's, the world doesn't, like, even though, you know, I don't want to be so spiritual right now, but God knows you, right? But the world doesn't know you until you have a book. They believe, they don't believe you until you have a book. Unfortunately, you know, it's a beautiful part. You know, I don't know. I could throw it out there. Like, I have my own. This is up to you or not. You could write your own book. That's fine. I have my own ChristianStoryPress.com, where we share real life stories and testimonies of born again believers. If you want to write the book for my company, I can get it done fast. You know, but that's a thing you can think about it, because I'm already hiring. Like, I'm going to hire hundreds of people. But you could do it for one, and you can do one for your own. But I'm not here to. I just have a thought, like, but I know, like, you want to do your own thing. That's totally fine. But that's just an idea to speed up the process. Branding.
I actually want to do it for the ministry. Obviously, so we can have a stable ministry. Because right now I'm not complaining. I gotta work hard in the secular life, and I gotta work hard in the church, but it's kind of having like a divided mind. So I'm trying to work hard in one side, so I can, let's just say, be financially free in a way that I can just follow what I really, really want, which is to spread the gospel.
How often do you do YouTube videos? Just curious.
Right now, I'm gonna try to double down, but I was doing them only Fridays because of lack of time.
Okay,
because
great.
between working, praying, preparing sermons, dealing with people, and all that takes a lot of time. So I didn't have much left. But
Right.
I'm trying to double down on that, like try to get it boosted up.
I think you double down your quality videos. I know, okay, that you need editing. It takes time. Your type of videos, but in order to double down the quantity, you're doing this. You're praying. You're doing behind the scenes video. You're doing it anyways. That's how I do behind the scenes video and add it. I think people will follow you even more on top of what you're doing. You know what I mean? Mix it up. That's just an idea I see. Like document your journey daily.
Yeah.
You know, but in terms of funds, this is another thing I would say. Generally speaking, this is from my digital marketing world. Like this, I think I told you last time. You could take the same knowledge as a book, as an online course, and service.
All right.
The way to do it. This is how I do hundreds of books, but for the people who do one book, this is how they make their money.
All right.
They teach the same message in different mediums. A multimillionaire taught me this. This guy named John Chow. Okay, he's a famous internet Asian marketer, but he's been doing 20 years. And he taught me this message. He says you could teach the same message in different mediums. So Robert Kiyosaki teaches in book, in a course, in seminars and services, you know? So I think that's your strategy possibly as a digital marketer, your content marketing. Just a book. You can do a book. Okay. And I would say right now, KDP, let me write this down. KDP.amazon.com. I will write it down for KD. Let me write it down. I'll show you right here. KDP, some of the resources.com and ACX.com. Those are, let me show you the screen for a second. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Okay, great. So this would be KDP.Amazon account, like for the future, or even that's like a homework. I would say like KDP.Amazon account is the place to submit your Word document, bro. You have Microsoft Word, right? Believe it or not, bro, you submit Microsoft Word, right? Hello? Yeah. This thing right here is owned by Amazon. And this is for ebook and paperback books. Okay.
Okay.
You can submit your Word document to kdp.amazon.com. And in 24 hours, bro, you're going to be an author. I'm teaching you the big pic, like the simplified version. Of course, there's details. After you do that, you have an ebook and audio paperback. This is your physical book. And then you will go to acx.com, which is owned by Amazon. It's a different department for audiobooks. And you'll search for your finished ebook, add your title, and from here you could hire an audiobook narrator to do the audio work for you for one-time payment, like $50, $100, very affordable. You know, and that's just the big picture concept. Like this is for your book, okay? I would start like this. Okay, yeah.
Would you recommend that above Fiverr?
Fiverr, good question. Fiverr, you cannot. No, Fiverr is a place you hire people. Okay, I'll show you. Fiverr and Upwork is freelancers. You find freelancers, you hire people. So this is the place where you can hire designers. You can hire whatever you want. You can hire. I would recommend Upwork. I really recommend Upwork. This is what I used to hire writers and everyone, designers and musicians and everybody.
So if I write my book in Spanish, you would recommend Upwork for proofreading, editing?
Yes. I would recommend once you finish in Spanish, I would go to Upwork.com, which is free account for you to create, right? And you're gonna create an account as a client, not a freelancer. I mean, you can have both, but you're gonna post jobs as a client. That's considered an employer. That's what and you're gonna post a job saying, I have a finished Spanish book that needs to be translated into English. Okay. And
All
you're
right.
going to ask for one thing. Please send me samples of your previous work from Spanish to English translate. Okay. And they're gonna send you to you, man. These are guys that are workers, so they're gonna send you, and you can best samples. You're gonna hire the one. This is what I do. But the best samples, hire them for 1-page translation only. Don't do the whole book yet, for affordable cost. And if they do a good job, then go do it all.
All right.
And like, to be honest with you, bro, it's only gonna cost you probably, I'm guessing, like $100 or less. $50 sometimes, so everything's pretty affordable for the whole book. Yeah. And so the book, like, that's going to details like write in Spanish. I would say translate in Upwork, okay, and upload to kdp.amazon.com as ebook and paperback, and then maximize it with ACX audiobook. That's kind of the one. That's just books right here. That's one strategy.
Just books.
Yeah.
All right.
Books.
So you would say I would have double chance if I have the book in both languages, Spanish and English.
Hold on a second. Oh yeah. Yes, you're right.
It's like having 2 books out there.
Yeah. I definitely recommend Spanish as an original piece first, and then turn it into English. But to be honest with you, I haven't done a Spanish book, so, but I'm pretty sure you can upload it. Yeah, you're right. I would recommend both. Actually, bro, you have 2 books then. You can do a Spanish audiobook and an English audiobook and a Spanish paperback book. You know what I mean? Hold on a second. Let me bring this up here. Did I lose you? Hold on, Hey. Oh, are you there? Hold on, let me go on Facebook. Hey, Joe, I can't hear you right now. Hold on 2 seconds. Oh, you're back?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I hear you back now. Cool. So yeah. Right now, yes, you can do 2 books, I would say. I just lost you again. Are you there? I see your account there, Miss Mission. Can you hear me? I can't hear you right now. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Let me see. Yeah, now I can hear you. Cool. I know internet sometimes.
Super. Yeah.
It's all good. But I would say, you know what? Yeah, you do have a point. You could do both books. I would recommend. Then you have 6 products.
Yeah.
Ebook, paperback book, audiobook. I never done a Spanish book. That's what I was saying earlier. But whatever you're comfortable with. It's probably Spanish book first, right? Of course.
Yeah. It's my.
Hey, bro, it keeps coming down? Hold on, time out. Let me give you the Joe.
I'm here.
What's going on, man?
I think it's the internet. I don't know. Puerto Rico.
Satan's
Puerto Rico internet right now. It's kind of sucky.
No, it's all good. No. But I would say, what would you be more comfortable with, Spanish?
Yeah, Spanish.
Okay, so I would say, before going to English translation, because there's offense and defense. Remember when we learned it there?
Yeah.
Right now, offense is just finish your Spanish book, ebook, paperback book, audiobook. That will simplify. Forget the translation later on. That's defense.
All right.
Okay. And your audience, you speak in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I believe in KDP, you can submit as Spanish. I saw same A to Z, so alphabetical. So, yeah. So I'll just focus on that, and later on you can translate with Upwork.
See how it goes and then translate.
Yeah, and if you want to find designers, affordable, Fiverr, they do ebook covers. They do paperback covers. They do audiobook ACX covers too. But I still recommend Upwork for any other detailed stuff. The reason why is because Upwork, you can talk to them via email. Fiverr doesn't allow you to talk to them. This is kind of yeah. So let me show you this. You could ask me questions. Let me show you this screen application window real quick in the meantime.
So while you search for that, right now, we spoke till now. So you said book, ebook, and audiobook.
Yes, that's just a book.
then we can translate to English.
Yes.
And I heard one of your videos about Thinking 360. So if we had like custom T-shirts, would you recommend we use Amazon too for T-shirts?
Yes, I know how to do that too. It's called yeah. Keep asking me. I'll write it down here. T-shirts, 360 for sure. But before we go to 360, I'll put right here. Amazon merch. It's called. You gotta Google that. And I recommend whatever Amazon account that you have to do products, make it the same email. You know. For example, if it's mission@gmail.com for KDP, when you have to create a T-shirts account, ACX, they're different departments, right?
All right.
But for simplicity, make it the same email address that you use, okay? For just for simplicity. But it's T-shirts is Amazon merch. You can sell T-shirts there too, and actually you can upload up to 100 T-shirts, and it's a free account.
And it's print on demand, right?
Print on demand, exactly. It's print on demand, and T-shirts. And they have this when you upload the T-shirts, they have specific what do you call it? They have specific specifications, like it has to be certain size by a certain width or whatever. I'm not a designer, but you can send that to your designer. And I would say, hey, if they can upload up to 100, upload 100. You know, and see where it goes from there. And
what type of website would you recommend to sell those products? In Facebook, or make a website or mix it up?
The thing about Amazon, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't make that much from T-shirts, but people go to Amazon already. That's like, I'm more of a quantity guy. Like my style is like I put it out there and see what happens. From the things that work for me, what's best selling for me is audiobooks. You know, but I don't advertise that much because I'm so I'm a content creator, so I'm focused just on creating. You know, I know I need to work on the advertising. You know what I mean? But
have you thought about hiring someone to work with you to expand your brand?
That's so while you do down the road. Yeah, definitely. There is a way to advertise Amazon T-shirts. I emailed them recently. But you got to have a certain amount of sales. Then they will allow you to advertise. They only allow certain quality and certain sales requirements to be able to use Amazon platform advertising. But for books, you can do advertising. It's called, I'll write it down here. Let me show you. It's called ams.amazon.com. You can advertise ebooks and books. Okay. But T-shirts is extra, but I would recommend for you is books, same message, whatever your course, and then I would turn that into a course, because a book will cost you, let's say, $10 just as a product, right? And there's a value ladder, like you have a product that's, you know, free first, then it's a $10 book, then it's $50 online course, right? Then it's like $100, like come to, I don't know, usually it's a seminar or whatever. You might have a special exclusive seminar, you know, and then it will be $1,000. I'm just putting up some numbers here. Usually in my industry is 500 to 1,000, like coaching. No, coaching is less. It's like coaching is first, coaching. Then it's like $1,000 done for you service. You know, they do it for you. Then it's like, you could think of it, it's the same message in different mediums. So let's move on to course right now. You have the same message. The fastest thing for you, I would say, I don't know what you're going to teach. Think of what you want to
Bible.
Yeah. So just Bible 101. Teach Bible 101 at udemy.com. Okay, this is a top place for online courses.
All right.
Okay. This is where people are going already. Another way is to sell on your own website, but I'm not going detailed with that because I know this is beginner friendly. Is this?
All right.
Okay. And
let me write that down.
Yeah. And I'll give you this text too later. Website. You can sell on your website, but create an account on Udemy, I would say, and sell the same message through a video. Like what are you doing on video already? Put it into a 1-hour course. Bible 101. Yeah.
Should I make a web page?
You already have one, don't you? Oh wait.
No, I don't have a web page yet.
Okay. Yes, you definitely. Okay. Before that, let's have a website.
All right. Website. Who would you recommend to build one?
Namecheap and hosting would be. This would be who? I would say Upwork.
Yeah.
Find someone on Upwork, or I have my own service too. I'm going to throw it out there. Okay, to do websites like Namecheap, you will get domain name, and hosting. I would recommend HostGator. The companies. This is where most people created.
HostGator.
HostGator.com. It's like $5 a month to get a website, and from my content marketing, it will be. This might be confusing, but it's like a simple website. You don't have to make it complicated for the purpose of making money. It will be like a free opt-in page. I don't know if you've ever heard of that email newsletter.
No.
Okay, it's like I'll show you like dreampreneur.com. Like most online marketers, they do it this way. They like you put your name and your email address. So you build your email newsletter. This is even the president of the United States. When they run for president, their page looks like this because they want to capture the email address to be able to send that. And then the next page, I know your page won't look like this, but in your main page, you told me your vision, like you have this, and all that. Maybe on the top, you can have an opt-in page, you know, like I'm working on Christian Story Press, just an example. Like even here, like I have all these testimonies or whatever. These are the content, you know, but I always put this on top. Okay. And here's the strategy. You're going to capture the email, and there's a thing called get response. This is the website to do capture email addresses legally. Okay. I'm not capturing it on my own manually. I'm using this software here. This is a tool, or you can use Aweber. I recommend right now it's either or. You can do research which one's better, but these are the most two popular ones. But right now I'm using Get Response for this. So people enter their name, they put their email address, and you capture them, and you take them to a page where like you can sell your product, whatever your product is. Like I have like a list of products. Like I have an online course, I have coaching, I have services, and whatever, right? So that's the concept.
So if they buy, for example, I could post my books or shirts in the web page, and they'll buy it directly from Amazon.
Say that again.
For example, let's suppose I have my T-shirts in the website, the book in the website. If somebody purchases it, does the person go to Amazon?
If they purchase the book, do they go to Amazon?
To my website.
Oh, you can set up your website whatever direction you want them to go to. But what I would recommend, if you have a website, I would recommend really to do it the right way. I would have a free opt-in page, like I showed you, free opt-in. That's your email newsletter. You're capturing their email address first, and after that, it will be called a pre-frame page or sandwich page. I'll call it easier, sandwich page, because it's like. You have the video will be you speaking about, hey, welcome to Joel's ministry, who you are. You do a quick intro. Thank you for watching this video. Share your quick story, and then say at the end something like, hey, by the way, click the link below to check out my book and my courses and yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? That will be your sandwich way where you make your offers. So you can say, check out my book, my course, when it's ready. But I would say don't wait until it's ready. You can create it now. Check out my books and my offers below, and if you want to learn more about these details, and then those will link to book, Amazon book, course, and service, whatever you can do it on your page. That's how it goes. And then here's the thing: after that, your email newsletter, right? this is you want to have a 90-day email newsletter where every day you're going to set it up one time. Every day after these people opt into their email address, right? Every day they're going to receive email from you on automation. But you just have to do the work one time, 90 days. That's why I recommend you to do this. Do a 90-day videos. Put your top 90-day videos as emails. So it works hand in hand with videos and emails. So
they will get the video through email.
Through email 1 day at a time. And you can structure it your way, whatever 90 days to teach the Bible A to Z, you know? And so that's why I recommend you. Your YouTube video goes hand in hand with email. So and in the email, after they watch your YouTube video, they like and trust and connect with you more. And in the email, you have step 1, watch the video. Step 2, go check out my books and products. And not everyone's gonna buy, but usually like maybe a certain percentage, maybe 5 to 10% or 1 as low, they're gonna buy it. And that's how you get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get funds for the ministry.
Get money. Yeah, that's how you get the funds over time.
Yeah, because sometimes people still have to pay light, water.
Of course, I'm trying to maximize right now. This is what internet marketers do. Even presidents do this. They have a free opt-in page, they have a sandwich page, and then they most marketers, they have a product. And by the way, if you don't have a product, you can have an affiliate product. Okay, maybe there's pastors out there, they have a product, but I guarantee you, they probably have an affiliate program, and they probably pay you 50% commission. You could check out clickbank.com. It's free. Promote other people's products, like maybe or JV Zoop, but JV Zoop is more for internet marketers. ClickBank has all products from all niches, but to be honest, I don't think they have a lot of Christian products right now. They have health, wealth, diet, but you understand. But I'm telling you, Perry, what's his name? Perry Stone. I think he probably he might have an affiliate program. So if you're that big. There's some pastors who probably have one. Just type Christian affiliate program. Okay.
All right.
Christian affiliate program. But that's the first step. What I learned is that when you're getting started, when you don't have a product, you start with affiliate products. But eventually, as you have your own products, you replace it with your own products. You know? And 90-day email newsletter would be the one thing. And in order to do that, you got to do 90 days of videos. You probably have 90 days of videos over time. You probably have it, and 90-day emails.
If I want to have a tab in the webpage for donations,
yes.
Is there? You told me about an app, right?
Was it called Cash App? What was it called? I forgot the name. I've seen a lot of YouTubers use that.
It works for churches too. I think Cash App. You told me.
Yeah, it's a very popular, trustworthy platform. People, so I recommend. This is what I recommend. There's the way I'm showing you right now is like a complicated version, but
no, don't worry about it.
Yeah. But you understand the concept. But the simple one, you can put this donate button, I would say, on your website. Please donate or something like that as a tab, right? And that will link to your Cash App to get donations. And I would put it on your website, but also before people come to your website, they come from YouTube and they come from Facebook. So I would recommend your Cash App should have HTTP, as I said last time, Cash App and whatever your username is. I would for your YouTube channel. What is your YouTube channel? I just want to take a look at it right here. Well, let's take a look.
Okay, you can search.
In the chat here. 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, I'll search for it. Right here.
It's the name of the email, Misión Sabiduría, which you don't know what it means, right? I haven't told you.
I think you told me, but I have bad memory.
Misión means a mission, and Sabiduría means wisdom. It's like a mission wisdom or wisdom mission.
What was it username again?
Misión Sabiduría. The same email. If you write my email, you'll find it in Google directly. Misión Sabiduría. And my mission.
Great. Awesome right here. Perfect. Oh, you just uploaded a video earlier. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, the life of a pastor.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So let's take a look at it right now. You go to about page. Okay. Perfect. If you go to your custom page and you do about, I'm just gonna just show you comparisons, just to show you how I maximize mine. Okay.
All right.
So if you go to here, right, first thing I would do is, if you're gonna see this thing called custom channel, right? So you're gonna click on that, and you see there's links here. Yours doesn't have links, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to how do you go to about? No, is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this. There's a place to put your links.
All right.
Oh yeah. Go to about. Yeah, about.
So
I will go to here about, right, as you log in. Actually, you could log in now if you want, but it's all good. Like,
I don't want to mess it up.
Okay, no, right. It's all good. You go to about, and it will be, when you're logged in, it will look like this, right? And you scroll down, and there's going to be a section called links, right? And under this pencil thing, you're gonna click on it, and you could put your website, or whatever your term headline, and you could put Cash App here, like, please donate, and you could put your Cash App. And if you do that, whenever people visit your website, go to your channel page, it's gonna have a link right here. Like for mine, it has a link right here. That's my first link.
All right.
So it goes here, it goes to my website. So for you, like just do it right now to maximize. Start from where you are. I'll put Cash App, donate, or your website, or whatever you're comfortable with. If you don't want to put that, you can put it second. But the one you put first will always be on top here.
How much would building a web page basically cost me, on average?
On average, I mean, on Fiverr, you could look it up, anywhere from $100 to, there's people a lot higher. The cheap ones, $100 to $200, I would say. By the I would say, but you got to pay hosting on your own. You got to pay. I
already paid the name, the brand, and I'm already paying hosting.
You're already paying hosting?
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you?
I bought it to save it.
You bought it what?
To make sure no one else buys it before me.
Right. So you already bought the domain name. I know that, but you got hosting too. You pay every month.
I think I bought a full package or something like that.
All right.
On GoDaddy.
Okay, cool. Oh, you got the whole package. Awesome. And then you'll probably need a website software, but some people use it. Like the one I use is Optimize Press. It's called Optimize Press. Let me show you right here. But what is it that you want to do ultimately? Tell me again. Like you're talking about a website a lot. Tell me, what's the final goal you want?
All right, final goal.
Yeah.
So my final goal is I wanna build a new church here in Puerto Rico. I wanna build several churches around the world. I have the exact places because it came to me in dreams, like Poland. I've dreamed of Cuba, Poland, India, Africa. Those 4 nations have come to me in dreams, right? So I want to build something there. So I gotta be known and have the financial stability to make it happen. So what I would like is to make a successful ministry online, where I can preach online, that I could do live sermons, that I could do live Bible studies, basically full church online.
Yes.
And be able to if I have, for example, a sermon that it's in parts, that I could give it in books, give it in DVDs, in a way that people can listen to it. Because I've learned that sometimes you don't get the message the first time you hear it. I'm not sure if you ever lived it. Maybe you can see a movie, and the second time you watch it, you get the new jokes, stuff you didn't heard the first time, or you didn't get it because you were still listening to the first hits that you got.
Right.
So what I would like is to have a webpage where we make the Word of God very accessible. I know there's a lot of information in English, but there's a lack of information in Spanish.
Right.
So a lot of people don't have knowledge in the Bible, and they say the wrong things. And the Bible teaches that we perish without knowledge. So I want to take that knowledge to different parts of the world, and I speak Spanish, so I would like to speak to those people that don't necessarily understand English, but they still need the knowledge of God. So thanks to God, in the United States, there's a lot of great preachers that teach the Bible like it is, but there's actually very little in Spanish. So I'm hoping to fill those shoes.
How about how about what I thought of was, have you heard of YouTube live events?
And I've heard, I think, no, not really. Not at YouTube live events.
Right now, you're uploading videos. There's another option. You can actually, because I saw you have a lot of good engagement, a lot of comments. For the size you have, it has a lot of engagement. People are liking, comment, right?
Or it's very little subscribers and views, but it has a lot of engagement.
So that's great potential. When it's bigger, it's bigger. So like what I think is right now you're uploading videos. Keep doing what you're doing. But there's another option. You can actually talk live and chat with the people at the same time.
All right.
The comments.
All right. Now I've seen other YouTubers do it.
Yeah. Oh, YouTubers do it. Okay. And I would encourage, like you mentioned that you want to do something live. So I thought about that's another option. Maybe once a week you could do live and answer Q&A to the members. You know, they want to know you got the knowledge.
Even though I'm so small right now, would you recommend that being still this small?
You start small, bro. That's how it is. I don't mind. Yeah. No, you have potential. You're having a lot more engagement, even more than me. You know, so it's like, even though it's small, you know. So it's like somebody told me back in the days when I was 20, I was like 20. I didn't know what I wanted to do at the time. Like I was in college, and a roommate's older brother. I said, well, where do I start? And he was an older guy, and he told me, start where you are. You know. So start where you are, man. Yeah, and don't wait until you get to a certain level, especially in your industry. It's a little bit, I can understand the pressure. You got to get to this level. You know, don't let that hinder you. That's the part about being documenting journey. Start live events. You're doing YouTube already anyways, and live events is almost like, you know, we're talking about websites and all this. This gets technical, right? But the future website, I feel like for people just getting started to just get directly done is YouTube. That's a website too. You know, if eventually you'll build a website just to look good, right? But people are finding you from YouTube, but you can directly communicate to them on YouTube for live events. I would recommend this Q&A once a week. You got the knowledge, ask me questions. Then you don't have to worry about, I have to get prepared. You already had the knowledge. Like Q&A, Pastor, what about this? Okay, Q&A for 30 minutes. And they connect with you more. They're going to subscribe more, you know, and and you're going to get bigger and bigger starting where you are, you know. So I know you're a creative guy. I could tell, like your vision, you know.
Thank you.
But yeah, you are. You got the worldwide. I know that's the one step. But before you get there, you'll get there. You start where you are with YouTube. Forget even the book. Forget even the no. We'll do it. Forget the book. I'm not saying forget it, but like
I got you. Don't worry.
The YouTube's working, bro. The engagement's working. Okay, maximize YouTube. Do YouTube live events, YouTube behind the scenes, YouTube what you're doing already, church sermons already, and lessons. And I would say that live events gonna take you to the top. That live events, because that's the engage. I told my friend back in the days I did YouTube. I said, you know what, I could see it's no longer about YouTube videos. It's about live YouTube videos that's gonna take over in the future. You know, and I think just do once a week live consistently. If you do consistently, I
have a question. What do you think about podcast?
Oh, good question. Down the line, whatever YouTube videos that you have, you can put that to podcast, right?
The same videos.
What's that?
The same videos. Just put the
same videos. That's what other entrepreneurs are doing. But I'll go back to I just learned from Gary Vee yesterday. Put 80% focus on the one platforms that's working for you, and 20% you test out all these other ones.
All right.
So what's working for you? I feel like it's YouTube. You know, no matter how small, don't compare to others. Like, I feel like I see it. You have good quality, good engagement. You know, a lot more likes than me, to be honest with you. And that's why. Just keep feeding it, but maximize YouTube right now. Podcast.
But it's funny. Huh? It's funny in a way that, for example, I'm not very good at expressing myself, and still God is doing something. So to God be the glory.
Absolutely, bro. God's giving you signs right now. It's YouTube, and I'm telling. I think as you're talking about, I want to do live events. I want to reach worldwide, dude. YouTube is a new television. You did one part of YouTube uploading videos, right? Do that live, and I'm telling you, I'll challenge you. I know it doesn't have, you're busy, but why not do one video a day every day, bro? I used to do 3 videos a day for 90-day challenge, like a.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, just rock this. Like, I know you're a creative mind, so you're gonna be like, oh, what are podcasts? What are a website? And once you think that, you open a can of worms, and then you're like, oh, what do I do? And then trust me, I've been in there. Like, oh, then you don't do anything because there's so many things to do.
That guy,
right? No, I'm that guy too. Sometimes I used to learn e-commerce. My friends are making money with e-commerce, so let me try this. And then you look at everywhere, and then you're like, oh, you get paused. You don't do any. You're like, But that's why double down on what's working. And I feel like, and I see that is YouTube. You're a speaker already. You're a preacher. Okay. Do what you're doing. But the type of videos you're doing is one type of video. But I'm telling you, I see it in you. Behind the scenes, live videos, Q&A, sermon you're doing. You started last week, right? Your church, document the journey. If you just do this to the max, you're going to separate yourself from everyone else who's just doing it, because like no one's really. I don't really follow this industry, but like you could be the Gary Vee of ministry, like just documenting. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Just 80% focus on what's working. YouTube, maximize it. Don't just do one video a day. I'm not saying you're doing good already, but just there's so many more you can do YouTube. I feel like.
I've seen, for example, a guy
and every time you think about these other ideas, you got to kind of say, you know what, right now, let me do YouTube. Let me put the donation link every video. And at the end, say this at the end of the video, every time you do, not every video, but some of the video, have a video about donations. Oh, please. You know, you guys saying your words, but I would say, hey, I ain't getting paid, man. Please pay me. Please donate. This is all on our funds. We need funds. We need like a donation request video, you know, and say, please, we are right now. Be transparent. Some churches I go to, they tell you of their finances. So people are like more trustworthy. Oh, you're not getting paid. Let me donate. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know, the video we uploaded today, that video is The Life of a Pastor. It's the first 5-minute kind of movie we've made. It took a lot of hard work just to try to express what the life of a pastor is like. And I've seen, apparently, I tried to call my mom to ask her if she liked the video, and she couldn't stop crying. So apparently, we did a good job in
presenting. Someone watched the video and cried.
Yeah, I received a couple of messages about the video. So it's the first. So now we're kind of looking at the possibility of small films. And we did that. If you want to watch the video later, all we had is one camera. Yeah. So we made everything we could with one simple camera, changing, moving it. It was pretty hard, but after seeing it finished, I feel very proud of it, and not in a bad way. I'm happy because I guess
10 likes. I'm looking at it right now.
It'll help churches understand their pastors, because sometimes they judge what they don't know. It's one thing thinking what the life of a pastor is another thing wearing the pastor's shoes.
I'm looking at it right now, bro. This is the behind the scenes video. This is this is it. The only thing I would challenge, this is the only thing, my personality is different, right? It's like yours is quality on quantity. Yours is good.
No, don't worry about it.
If you could do this without the editing sometimes, like because that way you can do more. But no, you have your own style. Stick to it too. Like I'm just saying,
we can mix it up.
mix it up. Like that's good quality, because I know if I watch it, this takes time editing everything, even with this, right? But this is what I'm talking. This is great. Do this once a week, maybe, behind the scenes quality video. But I would say also, when you're working anyways, document that journey without editing. Some good parts, like maybe the highlights, and upload that under like less quality behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the more you do it, because I think that is great. But the only thing is that takes like a week for me. Like that would take a long time. That's what, because if you do more videos, this is more. It's like each video is a soldier working for you 24/7, 365. Like in your army.
I like that. I like that. Each video is a soldier
working for your army 24/7, 365. So the more videos you have, the better it's going to be. And your mission is worldwide, bro. Right? And that's YouTube. So I'm saying quality videos too, but also implement raw behind the scenes videos where you're working anyways. In your office of the day, 5-minute preaching lessons of the day. Whatever. We creative people, we have thoughts like, oh yeah, I had a thought. Message of the day, a lesson of the day you had. I would encourage you, that way you can actually do videos 365 and 365 days, But if you do it your style, which is high quality, I can't even do that. That's harder to do. That's what I'm saying. You probably have 50 videos in a year, maybe. You know what I mean? But do that. Plus, raw documentary is not that hard, dude.
Yeah, I know it's not that hard. It's a lot easier. And it's still the same message. So content is the same. It's just harder.
Yeah. I would just encourage you. I could see this is quality, But it's like I could see some people who are quality. They may say, "Oh, I don't want to do raw videos because they're used to that quality." But a year from now, you'll have more quality videos. You'll look back. It's like a journal, And it's okay to these quality videos, raw videos. And you already have so much knowledge. When we had conversations, with me and Danny back in the days, you had I know you have lessons every day in your mind, right?
Yeah. So every moment.
Every day, like in your office, that's quality. Just get your camera, and you have a YouTube app, right?
Yeah.
So that's one thing you can implement every day. It's your style, though. If I were, my personality is different. It's like do a quantity videos, quality and quantity.
Yeah.
And
mix it up.
Yeah, do both,
and have a little something for everyone.
Yeah, and
because, for example, when I look back, for example, on the guys in the faith that brought the message, what they did was go bring the message in the new form. For example, Billy Graham, he went to the big tent meetings, and everything kept changing constantly. Then it came TV, and there's a lot of Christian television. But now they're not noticing that most of the youth is going strictly to the internet. I have small kids. They don't watch TV. They watch YouTube. That's it. And they always look at the app, the phone, and when they look for the remote control, they still go to the internet. So I can see the new generations going directly to internet. And when I picked up on it, I said, I'm going to this place because that's where the attention of the souls are.
Yeah, it's the new TBN.
Yeah.
No, it is. And you already got it, man. I don't know. When did you start YouTube, by the way?
July 20th last year.
Yeah. So how many videos do you have? I'm just curious. Just
till today, I think we have in total 75 videos.
Okay, that's a lot. That's YouTube. You've been taking massive action already. Most people don't. Most people quit after like 10 videos, because they don't see the.
Yeah.
But you have it in you. It's a desire in you. It's, what I mean?
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Yeah, I'm not doing it for any reason that it isn't preaching. So
yeah,
if I was looking for something, I would have given up a long time ago. But I'm not looking to get anything. I'm just looking to give, and that kind of pulls you. So even though we don't get paid, it's a lot of hard work. Apparently, we don't get any
fun,
nothing back from what we do. But at the end of the day, when I hear the testimonies, because I've heard testimonies of people that have seen the videos and that they've got direction, that they were in a wrong doctrine and they came back to the Lord. And when you hear that, even though there are not many testimonies, just for the love of that one person or that one family, it's so worth it. So
then ask these people, some of them, can you share your testimony in a video and can we put it on our channel? So because people, like any other products we buy, we need to see testimonies on person, on video, to trust you more. You know, the world. So you know, testimonies is another type of category video. So you're gonna have, you know, your channel right now. Let me see right now. I'll go back. Just a setup.
I'm gonna try to have one by Saturday.
Right, absolutely. And I recommend this too. Hold on, let me show you right now. Do you do this YouTube editing yourself, or you have a team member, or who kind of technical guy?
A team member that helps me. Her name is Yvette. She's right here behind me. She helps me in the work with the real estate and also with the channel.
Okay, awesome. I would recommend this channel. When you go to this channel, right? There's a section, like if I go to my channel, you edit. There's going to be sections, like you have, like if I go to, this is my channel, right? And this is your channel.
All right.
Right now, there's only uploads.
All right.
So what you want to do, organize it. Like I will put, you know, sermons, testimonies.
I'm going to tell Yvette right now. I'm going to tell him in Spanish. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Sermons for sure.
Aquí dividirlo en predicaciones, que la podemos poner en distintas categorías, predicaciones, mensajes, todo lo demás para que se vean brutal. That's great advice. I love that.
Sermons, and you're going to have sermon videos on Monday or whatever. Tuesday, you're going to have testimonies. Okay. Wednesday, regular lessons that you do. Okay. Thursday, document the journey behind the scenes, quantity style. Friday, quality style, something else, right? And 6, maybe your family, like behind the scenes, your personal life. You know?
BJ, can you hear me? Can you hear me, BJ?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. In Puerto Rico, the internet's very hard.
Okay. Basically, the concept is just to have a multiple categories. All you know, and I'll show you my category. The way to do it, I'm doing it right here. If you log in, I think you click, I don't know, it's gonna be like this when you log in, right? And you scroll all the way down, you click on add a section, right?
All right.
I'm just showing you so you can watch it later. It doesn't matter vertical. I like to do vertical. It doesn't matter horizontal. Right. Skip this. You can change it up later. Go to this, click on single playlist.
All right.
And you're gonna find playlist and select the playlist. Let me tell you something. When you do a video, right? Each video, after you make the video, right? For example, this video, you can click save under your logout and create new playlist. And I could put testimony. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to erase it later. It creates it, right? And it becomes under the testimony category. So, and then when you go to your channel about page here, you scroll down to set this up. Single playlist, my playlist. And if I refresh it, the testimonies are going to appear. Scroll down one more time. Add section. Single playlist. I like to do horizontal. Find playlist. And I scroll down testimony. And boom. And that's going to show. And you want to do 7 categories just as an example for your channel. So when people come here, it's kind of hard to look at this all. It's great. You have the content already, 70 videos, but categorize it under, you know what I mean? The sermons this will be under sermons. This will be under like lessons, you know, and this will be behind the scenes. So just categorize it. That's one way. That's like, this is like your new website. You know what I mean?
I love it.
And that'll kind of remind you to organize yourself, like kind of to what do you call it? Like if you have 7 categories, for example, like we talked about sermons, like sermons you'll do on Sundays, you know, Monday.
upload on Monday.
Yeah, and but Mondays you'll have behind the scenes video. You know, so you're like Monday. Oh, what do I do? Oh, today let's do behind the beat. Wednesday let's do Q&A live. That's another category. You know, I recommend 7 categories or 6 categories, whatever you're comfortable with. And each video you can do one type of video or crank it out. You know, and as you do that, bro, I believe it's not the structure. I believe it's the live Q&A or the live thing that's gonna help you grow. I feel like that's the next thing, man. And that's why definitely have a live Q&A or live whatever category. And as long as you keep doing live Q&A, people are gonna, your subscribers are always, when they're on their phone, this is whether you like it or not, people say, Gary Vee says, like, whether you like it or not, today's kid in the future, they're on their phone all day. That's the future. That's just the way it is, whether you like it or not. And they're getting notifications every time you do live video. If they're subscribed, they're gonna get notified. Oh, ding, and they're gonna check it out. It's gonna start small, maybe 5 people, you know. But as long as you teach your truth and your gift, they're gonna comment and get. And I recommend this in YouTube when you do live, engage with them.
Right.
A lot of times they're commenting because they want to be loved. They want attention. Like, you got to teach your thing, but also, hey, how you doing? I noticed the guys who are really good, they engage, you know? So add that, you know, and as you do that little by little, you know, I see it growing. I see it growing. Just live factor. The live factors, I would say that's the one thing. There's 7 things you can do, but the live factor, bro, even more than behind the scenes, the live, and you interact with them live, that will take it to the next level. There's some people doing live every day, you know, and also have don't mention at the end, like, you don't have to mention all the time, hey, we need donations. So if you can support us, I appreciate you. There will be a link below the video. Please support us. Okay. One step.
Or maybe we could just say, hey, we have some material, books, stuff. If you want to support us, help us purchasing this book.
Yes, so that's another way. Yeah, do it all. Yeah, please support us through our books or donation button, whatever way is comfortable with you. We don't get anything right now, but we're doing this for God, you know, and you know, tell your mission and do. I would say that's how you do it, little by little. It's not going to change overnight. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I do books, I'm not looking for sale from one book. I'm trying to do hundreds of books. You don't have to do hundreds of books. You could do same thing, book, and I would say do course. Udemy. Make a 1-hour course teaching. You're doing a course every week. Sermons. That's a course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, when I got back from the Valuetainment conference, I was inspired to write a new book, and around like 5,000 words already.
Yeah.
So I'm planning to finish it like in 2 weeks and start the process. It's obviously in Spanish, but it's half of the testimony, because I would say part of my testimony is the calling. The other part is the process. I kind of separate it to 2 books. One will be what I lived through, and basically one is how to stay focused once serving God, because some people think that everything's supposed to be okay once you start serving the Lord, which is not true. Sometimes all hell breaks loose, and it's very hard and it's very difficult to continue. So basically tells you my story, how hard it was for me, and what kept me from not out and leaving the church till the point I got till today. And it helps because some people think that others reach because they didn't have enough problems, or because they weren't attacked when they converted to the Lord, right? But it's quite the opposite. The ones that get the furthest, God attacked the hardest.
Okay.
Because that's what gave them the strength to pull through so hard. So sometimes we see preachers on TV that, I don't mean the bad ones, and we all know the bad ones, the ones that aren't, you feel bad when you hear them, but you see others that are on TV, are very well known, and they preach the truth with love. When you learn about their life before they were known, you see how hard their process was, and then you understand that the what made them so big was their hard process. For example, there's places where they find the trees have the longest root, and they say, why does that tree have such a long root? And it's because the water is very low and far from the tree, so it makes the tree stretch harder. Right. And but once they reach the water, that tree doesn't fall because he has to press so hard to reach the water. Then now he's very stable, or she's very stable. And basically that's what the Lord does to us. Right. The one he's gonna stretch, push the farthest, or make them do more things. Those are the ones that get attacked or processed the hardest.
Interesting. I heard a similar analogy. It's like bow arrow. When God pulls you back,
it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Farther out.
Yeah. Well, the tree, in the case of the tree, it has to pull roots, and if there's no water, he has to keep going down. But the bad part is that he has to keep going down to reach that water. The good part is that the root, as long as the more long it is, or the biggest it is, the more stable the tree is, and no matter of the winds or the water, it will stay stable because of the roots. The same thing is in the arrow. The more you pull it back, the more tense it gets. But when they let you go, the further you get.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, any other questions? I mean, I think we covered basics. I know you need a service. You're looking for it. I do offer a service. I could set up a simple website, but right now I'm doing done for you service. I opened it up. It's not 200. It's like $497, $500. You can think about it. Let me know. If not, it's all good. But I could set up a simple webpage. I think basic, but if you want your direction, that's totally fine too. You know, and
What would you tell me to do with the book, for example? I know you have 2 ways of doing it. I read in your webpage. So how does it work if I want to be an author? What services I know you provide, so that people also can know about your work as a publisher?
I could do a custom, whatever you want, but I would recommend, if you're trying to sell a book, the same type of webpage I have as Dreampreneur. Have an opt-in page in the beginning, right? To capture your email autoresponder. Then second page, a sandwich page where you have a simple video introducing who you are, and a link at the bottom. If they click, it goes to Amazon.com.
All right.
Okay. And
they purchase a book over there.
Yeah, they don't purchase. They could purchase directly from you, but that's more complicating. But they could purchase a book, click straight to Amazon as a book, you know, and you can have a course. I recommend course because that's a lot more higher value. Video course on Udemy. There could be 3 links. A book goes to Amazon. Course goes to Udemy. Third one will be maybe coaching.
Audiobook.
Coaching. I don't know, pastors. I'm sure you can have exclusive, like, one-on-one time. You can't teach everyone, but there's few people who want that one-on-one time. I'm sure there's a percentage willing to pay you that one-on-one time. And maybe through a Google video like this, the same thing I'm doing, like, and you can teach it. And you know, if they don't want to do it for pay, can you do it for free? And I can put it out there so people see I can help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, thanks to God, I have a lot of business knowledge, so I could use that same wisdom, that's God's wisdom, to help somebody in business, I think. Because when you search the word, for example, Joseph was put in charge of Pharaoh's money. So maybe I could do something.
I think, I don't know. I don't know, in your industry,
in that sense, help people in business.
Right. But there's also a well-known marketer named Dan Kennedy. He says message, market, it has to match. Message and market. Right, so, you know, your market is believers, but there's people, I'm sure, who are, I don't know. I know it gets kind of difficult with ministry with men. Yeah. But I think one-on-one, like, or group coaching. Something, I don't know how it works in your industry, you know what I'm saying? But there's always a higher level, the same message in different mediums. There's a higher way to make money. I think one-on-one, like there's people who want help, or you can offer it and ask for a donation at the end. You know, it's up to them. I don't know.
Much better, yeah. But I think I will have to wait a little to have more free time. If it's going to be a donation, which is an amount you don't know, they could give you $1. And if you stop working for your family and feeding your family to go get $1, then
no, that's right. Your time is everything, you know. So that's why I don't know if you can do a charging service, like a coaching, you know, 1 hour pastor call. I mean, the counselors do that, right?
Yeah,
to get paid.
Yeah, they get paid, but I got to be careful and verify how I can do it, because it's kind of harder when you're in church. See, if it's just business, I would have no problem. But since it's church, people could start saying or get the wrong.
Yeah, they judge, right? I hear you. Yeah. So
they don't. Most people won't help anybody, but they'll still judge the one that helps.
I know. Unfortunately, man, it's tough. I know, but in most industries outside of this, they do coaching and they charge. You know what I mean? Group coaching. Or they do one-on-one coaching, whatever it is, and that's the next level. I see it, but I know it can be kind of mixed a little bit.
So, do you think if I put, for example, a one-on-one coaching in business, which I'm really familiar with, it'll change the message, right? It won't have a straight line. It would be like two separate things.
I think it would be okay, because you can say, with what you said, you can say, I need to support this ministry. And the way we support it right now, finances, is through my business. So if you want advice, I do have a service, one-on-one consultation or whatever service. If you want it, this is a third option they support. A book, a course, and also a business consultation. So if you want business and support this ministry as well, please do. Or fourth option, donate.
I like that.
Yeah, you want to maximize every option as possible, and you may not know the first. It may not work. Just keep tweaking whatever's working, wherever's you make the sale. You know, and you will adjust over time. But those are the options I see right now. Business, you can still do business consultation or real estate. Hey, you want to help find a realtor? This is my real work at the same time too, to support. Or there's church don't churches have like masterminds, like church retreats, 3-day events?
Yeah, they have retreats, but it's very cheap, and it basically brings lost. When I mean lost, it's not spiritual loss. It's excellent, but it brings economic loss. So, for example, they charge like $10 for 3 days. That doesn't cover the first breakfast.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So if you try to charge them $50, you're probably still not even break even.
How do these small churches who grow eventually, how do they make money? Just curious.
Okay, basically somebody has to finance them. And for example, in most cases, the pastor finances from his own pocket, like in my case.
That's how it starts. And then how does it keep growing? Like, how does it, donations only?
It works on donations, and basically the pastor himself has to pour everything he can to the church and work and maximize for as long as his body can resist, and then eventually he gets a break. For example, maybe a new member comes that is willing to help and helps financially. Puerto Rico here is very hard because in the U.S., the minimum most people make a decent amount of money, and they help the church so they can grow the business. Here in Puerto Rico is quite the opposite. The church has to give the people money to help them. So we get, from one hand, a little bit of donations from people, but for the other hand, there's more necessity than income. So, for example, for Hurricane Maria, we had to help a lot of people with food. We had to help a lot of church members to help them buy stuff. So it's pretty expensive to have a ministry in Puerto Rico because there's a lot of need, and there's very little people helping to finance ministry. So that's why I'm being creative, starting the business, working as hard as I can so I can finance the ministry to a point the ministry gets financed, and hopefully it won't take that long.
So it's mostly through donations then, the traditional way, right?
Traditional way.
Why don't you think about doing maybe once a week or down the line? I know you're a Spanish speaker, but English preaching once a week, once a month. So because it's worldwide, you want to do worldwide. People know English a lot too. So your English, don't worry about that. It's good enough for me and Danny, everyone to understand. It is. And matter of fact, broken English is better because you're authentic, you're real. This is the message behind the person that we listen to. It's not the English grammar, bro. You know, So I think English is the way to teach worldwide too. I think implement it. I don't know. I know it's a lot of plate on your hands we're just throwing ideas, but maybe the people who have English have the money.
Look at my notes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, awesome. It's the people who have who are America. They have money and they may want to fund you, but they don't understand Spanish, right?
Gotcha.
I don't know. That's my idea right now. As of right now, yeah.
I think that's a good idea, because that's why I'm trying to start the online everything I'm doing, because just with the island is too small for income, so I'm trying to reach outside the island to get income in to do the work. So right. I think English videos will be key.
Right. Okay. Cool. So I think that's pretty much it, man. I covered. I mean, I do have a service, and I may offer you like coaching. Like I'm just throwing it out there. If you want to check it out, ask me. If your budget is less, let me know outside of here what your budget is, and I'll consider your offer too. You know, we can work together and see what I can do for you. If you want other coaching, like I'll let you know, like potentially in the future. But if you don't, it's all good too. I'll throw it out there. Okay.
Yeah, you've been very helpful. Remember the first time we talked about an idea of that you never know who your doorkeeper is.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, apparently I was talking to a doorkeeper.
Really? Hey, thank you, brother. I mean, yeah. So
I didn't know it at the time though.
Yeah, you just open it. Now you gotta enter it and you gotta do your thing. You know what I mean? And I believe I can help you, but I understand the budget is you have a budget, right? So if I can do a website, I do have services mostly at certain costs. I'm also opening this door too. Like this is my own, like to help other dreampreneurs, other businesses. So you know, one step at a time. And if you have a separate budget you can work with, let me know what it is to set up a basic website, a basic newsletter, sell the project. It's a 3-page website. I can do that for you. And if you want additional coaching, I have a certain rate, but I can give it 50% off if you decide to like this type of coaching again in the future. If you want to, if not, it's all good. You know.
Don't worry, but
I gotta eat too. You know what I mean?
I know. I hear you, and I understand it.
Yeah.
So, I will probably. I'm gonna try to fix I wrote a lot of stuff here, so I'm gonna try to put it in order.
But I would say focus on YouTube. That's the lesson we both learned for you. I think you got a lot of ideas, but remember, every time you get doubtful, double down on YouTube, live events, Q&A, engagement, and also don't be afraid to say, "Hey, we need support." And I would say in a lot of the videos, and don't they do that commercials to TBN? Like, please support us. Right? Like so after the end in sales and videos, they say call to action. At the end of the video, you have to have a call to action. Click the link below the video to please support us. I used to say, click the link below to check out my web page, and I'll see you on the inside. Say something like that at the end of every video until you start to make some money, some funds, okay? And you'll see, oh, it's actually working. But if you don't sell them, they were like, oh, I get it for free. So start implementing that call to action at the end. You have it your graceful way of saying it, but my wild way, hey, click that link below, donate now. You know what I mean? But do say it in your way. I would recommend to say it in a real honest way, you know. And I think people, they will judge you. Who cares if they judge hey, that's the fear of man, fear of God, right? Is the beginning of wisdom. So don't worry about that. And I think that's the one thing. You probably don't sell right now. Tell them about donation, right? From now on, I encourage you. Not every video, whatever you feel like, since it's okay. Do more of those. Hey, we need support. We need support every video, in your way, whatever is right. You know. And maybe do one video. Like if you go to Wikipedia, sometimes Wikipedia, they say, hey, we need donation. They have that thing, right? Just have one video, just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, saying just about donation. Hey, we need donations. And that video could be on your main. I don't want it to be your main page, and people can misconstrue, misunderstand. But maybe that could be in your pre-frame page. Like have a video about donations for sure. And in your description for all the videos, your website, your Cash App, and say we're mission video, the top video, and at the end video, we need donations, and have a video to that. You know what I mean? The donation video. But put that same description in your 75 videos. There's a way to select all the videos and change your descriptions. You know what I mean?
All right.
That's why every video people reminded. Oh, they looked at the description. Oh, there's a donate. You know, and if you not instead of the Cash App, if you explain it first, then oh, this person needs help. Let's donate. You know, so I would change I would add that into the description. So all 75 videos and future videos. You know, at the end though, because they're tougher. Right. So that's pretty much it, man.
Thank you. I know you gotta work, but thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
God bless you. And I've been watching you, and I want to say I'm very proud of you. I expect great things, and hopefully I'll see you around in the island.
Yeah,
maybe over in California. We gotta talk to Danny.
Yeah.
I've told them that we gotta next time we see is probably gonna be in Israel. So I hope I can bring you too.
yes, for sure, man. And I
make some videos from the Holy Land.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. I'm gonna end it right now. For right now, I'm just gonna stop it right now. So thank you.